Hello everybody. Today I want to show you how config DMVPN with the BGP routing protocol. So this is the scenario. We have a central building, it's in Berlin, and the other branches we have we can call spoke or branches 1, branches 2, spoke 1, spoke 2. The range of the DMVPN is 192.168.1.0. The interfaces, the real interfaces that the routers use is 8010, this range that use it. We can just config, for example, in Berlin, if I get show IP interface brief, you can see the IP that we set it. We set in each branches, just for the sample, a loopback 1 here, loopback 2, 3, and 4. So I'm starting to do the configuration. First of all, we go in configuration to set our interface of the tunnel, interface of tunnel 1. I have some ready commands. So now we want to start for this is hop. So I go in hop. I copy and explain you. If you saw my previous video about OSPF or EIGRP with DMVPN, you know about this. But anyway, I show you. I set the IP address here 11.192.168.1.1.255.255.0. Same as I told you, this is the range that we use it for DMVPN in the interface of the tunnel. So I set this IP for the hop. Then I start to do the some configuration for the tunnel. If you check the tunnel GRE and after that point to point, then you will learn about the multi-point. Here we are using multi-point, so I set it tunnel mode GRE multi-point. I set the source gig 00. Here is 00, the source of the interface. I set a key for the security. I set the NTU and MSS. I told you MSS normally must be 40 less than the MTU. This is for the stop the fragmentation. And after that, the commands for DMVPN, it is IP NHRP, as we use the multicast dynamic for the advertising. We set the network ID that we must set in all the hub and spokes, same ID. This is for the authentication. I set it password, this same for the all. There's something else that we can set keep alive also, that already I set it. I told before, I explained that, you know, when you set a tunnel, automatically shows up, but it didn't mean that this tunnel is really up or not. So we must set the keep alive to really check we have a real interface is up or not. Here I show you there is another command IP NHRP redirect in phase 3. We use it, so I set it here also, IP NHRP redirect. We set it this command only in phase 3 and in hop. So now the interface of tunnel 1, this is the basic command that I set it. I did it. Now I go in other spokes and config the tunnel for the spokes. So I am going in the first spoke, spoke 1. It is R9. You can see R9. I go in interface tunnel 1. Again, I have ready. Just only the IP of this spoke is 1, 2, next is 3, and the other one is 4. So here I change it, the IP address I set it 2. The other commands will be remain, because the source also I don't change it, because all the spokes, the source is giga00, so I don't need to change anything, just the IP address. So I copy and paste it in interface of spoke 1. Okay, here also I add IP NHRP shortcut. This command also I need to add for phase 3. When you add in hop redirect, in all the spoke you must add IP NHRP shortcut. Then I will explain and show you what's the meaning of redirect and the shortcut, how work. The configuration, it is, you must know if you saw before my previous video about DMVPN in OSPF and EIGRP. Anyway, we set the IP. This is the redirect, because now we don't set it the redirect, we set shortcut as it is spoke. The MTU, MSS, all the configuration is same as before. Only this is that we set it in the spokes, says that next hop server is the IP address of the hop, it is 11, and what is the underlay of the interface, it is 8012. Here the interface of giga00 in router 8. This is the IP address of that. We set it here. So this is the setting for the spoke 1. We set the spoke 2. I go in conf interface tunnel 1. Again I copy paste, just I change the IP, make it 3. Okay. It's better to go again and another one. IP NHRP shortcut. I add this also. Next spoke in configuration. It is just a copy paste. Just I change the IP address. Spoke. I make it 4. Okay. IP NHRP shortcut. Okay, the configuration of the interface finished. Just now we want to set the routing of the BGP, and then I will add the BGP for the interfaces of the tunnels, and after that I show you how check the redirect. So I start make a router BGP. I set it 10. Okay, so I set the router BGP 10. Now let's take a look. From the hub, one set some configuration that without any changing anytime you want add some other spokes, spoke 4, 5, 6. Just one time we configure the hub, and that's it. We don't need to change anything inside the hub. So I start to make a peer group. I say that, okay, neighbor, I make the name of branches peer group. I make a peer group in BGP. I define a peer group, says that we have a group that the configuration must be same as we define here. And now I say that, okay, neighbor branches in remote AS, it is 10 because we set all IBGP, so the AS is same. Next configuration that we need neighbor branches, because we set the IBGP, the next hop self, we need set it for all, make it all. Next configuration, I set the neighbor branches, route reflector. We set the hub as a master and the others as a client. Okay, so I step by step I explain again. I set a peer group. I told that I have a group. In this group, connect to the remote AS10. I active the next cell for all, and I set the route reflector client. And now this is the command that we use it. It is very uh, this command is very useful and make it easy. BGP recent range. I said this one in the hub says that in this range anything added automatically come the neighborship, make the neighborship. I show you, you will understand it more. I says if any range of this range of the IP config, automatically bring them in the peer group and add it. So I set it BGP listen range, listen to this range, to the peer group, sorry, which group branches, we set the peer group. Okay, I says that if any configuration happen that in this range, automatically add it. So one time in the hub we config this configuration, and now it's almost finished. We can go in spokes and start to config the BGP route. I says router BGP 10 neighbor. What is the neighbor? 192.168 the hub, and remote AS is 10. Now let's check the neighborship must be up. Okay, it is up. In router 9, we have a loopback. I want to add it in the router BGP. We have a different version of iOS. We have some iOS you can directly add the network here, but by network command add any route that you want to share it in the BGP routing. But this version support address family IPv4. So I go in address family IPv4 and add my loopback inside. Now I am in R9. I add the loopback of 222.222.2 with the mask of 255.255.255.255. Okay, it's better go in hop. Also, we check, we add loopback 1 also in the BGP route. So I go in hop, I add the family IPv4, I add a network 1111 with the mask 255.255.255.255. Okay, now I go to config for spoke 2 router BGP 10 neighbor. I say IP address of the hub is 11 remote AS 10. Let's the neighbor should go up. Okay, this is up. So now I add the loopback of the spoke 2 also network 3333 with a mask of 255.255.255.255 down. Now the last spoke router BGP 10 neighbor 192.168.1.1 remote AS 10. Just wait a moment. The neighbor should build up. Down. So now I add the loopback of the 444 in router BGP network 4444 with the mask of 255 255 255 255. Okay. Let's check everything is here 2, 3, and 4 just for verification. First I check it show run section router BGP just for verification to see the configuration. We want to check together everything. You can see it shows all the configuration we did. Then we add the loopback here in the address family. We set the peer group branches. In the branches we set route reflector next of self, and the BGP listen range is also active. So I check now show IP BGP summary to check all the DGP is fine and it works. Make it okay. You can see it shows from the hub all the neighbors. It's 2, 3, and 4. They are all neighbor and learn one prefix from them. This is the loopbacks that learn. So if I say that show IP route BGP, you can see that hub learned the 2, 3, and 4. Everything's fine. Let's go now in R11. IP BGP summary. Here notes the BGP of 1.1. You can see if check show IP route BGP, it shows that learn from the BGP that's connected. It is 1, 2, and 3. We are now in spoke 3. Loopback 4 it is connected, so no need to show in IP route BGP, but from the BGP learn about 1, 2, and 3. Okay, take a look. You will see from spoke 3, for example, to spoke 1, the loopback 222 says that if you want to connect to the 222, you need to go to connect to the hub. You can see here in show IP route. Let's do some trace route and show you. We do the trace route to the loopback of spoke 1. It means 2, 2, 2, 2. With the source of a loopback 1. It means from the loopback 1, 444, trace to reach to the 222 in numeric. If I click, you will see it will go first connect to the hub, go to the direction of the hub, and By the command of redirect, we learn that you must connect to 1, 2. It means that if you want to contact with this, you can go directly in 1, 2. No need to come to 1, 1 and then again go to the spot. They can directly contact together. It will learn for the first time, it will go to the hub and learn it by NHRP and redirect command. And now, if I did for the second time, I check it trace route, you will see it goes directly to 1, 2. Again, never go to 1, 1. Okay? We do something else from spoke 3 to spoke 2. Just we change the trace route instead of 2 to 2, we make it 3 to 3. Let's check. For the first time, we expected go to the hub, and the next time goes directly there. See, it will go to 1, 1, and after that go in 1, 3. But in the next trace, it will go directly in 1, 3. Okay, how can we verify that the redirect working? If I go in show IP route BGP, before we had a show IP route BGP here. When I get a show IP route BGP, it shows like this. Take a look. Okay, now I get a show IP route BGP. You can see these two, 222, 2222, and 333. Take a look. Address not changed. It is same as before. It is hub. But here it was no percentage, but here shows this icon. What's the meaning of this? If you check it in the help, you will see says that next hop override. It means that in RIB shows same as before, but in SEF, in FIB, find a better way and better address. How can we understand it? If I say that show SEF to 2222 show IP SEF 2222. You can see in FID. This is the command, we can check it by FID. For the 222, the address is 12. But in RIB, for 222, the address is 11. It means that when we use the redirect command, it will in FIB will set the shortcut to go directly contact the source together. But in RIB shows as before, it shows 11. We can do it same if you set it 333. We can see here shows that the connection to 333 from here is 13. Directly goes to 13. It means the dynamic tunnel built between spoke 3 and 2 by redirect command, and they can communicate each other directly. No need go to the hub. This is the matter that when in show IP route you see some icon like this, it means that this is override. It means that address in FIB is different from the RIB, and this is the best way for the communication. Okay guys, this is all the configuration. I hope you enjoy it and be useful for you. Have a nice day and bye.